Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I'm smiling because I'm trying to think how many ways I can say hello, how many languages, and it's fun. I can say hello, Piali, Nimichikawa, greetings, buenos dias, Ticanis. I think that's it. And uh, and of course, Piali. Piali, Piali. Oop, I'm trying to adjust the cameras here. So, hello, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, or whenever you are listening. That's my opening for the podcast. Good second breakfast, whenever you are, wherever you are. We have a podcast tonight, Lunatic Mondays tonight, with Jen Sankey talking about her book, Manifesting by the Moon. Uh, Live at 7 on Spreaker or iTunes or TuneIn, so wherever you get your podcast. And live at 8 on YouTube. If you want to see us in all our beautiful splendor. Jen Sankey and I talking about her book, Manifesting by the Moon. So that's going to be tonight. But today, here on the coffee break, we are doing tarot. I'm a little late because I was busy sending some emails and, dealing with the bureaucracy of it all. And that's what happened. Hello, Marvelous Lisa. And Divination Baby. Is Divination Baby, Miracle Baby there? I say miracle because he's my personal miracle. Marissa and Baby and Mom. Sometimes your mom is there with you. So hi, Mom, if you're there. Anyway, today is Monday. We're doing tarot. So we have the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. We have the Darkwood Tarot. We have the Witch's Wisdom Tarot. We have the Witch's Garden Tarot. And the Hocus Pocus Tarot. We fell asleep in the car and we're sitting on the driveway. Good for you. Salud. All right, folks, let's breathe. We ask the divine to let us see what we need to see and that information be used for the greater good. And why am I so hot? Is it the coffee? Maybe it is the coffee. All right, the Witch's Garden Tarot. Believe it or not, my glasses are here somewhere. I guess today I'm going to have to put them here like this. So the Witch's Garden Tarot. Let's see. This card stuck to my finger. Ooh, look at that. We have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is our card from the Witch's Garden today. Let's see. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. Page of Swords. Nope. Page of Pentacles. Here it is. In all its beauty and splendor. So the Page of Pentacles tells us upright. Came out upright. Look carefully into what fascinates you. Return to school or study. The answers are inside of you. Cherish those things you love with your attention. Everything is possible. Beautiful message. Look carefully into what fascinates you. Return to school or study. The answers are inside of you. Cherish those things you love with your attention. Everything is possible. These are the messages from the Witch's Garden Tarot. Am I going to be able to do this? Maybe. First card of today. Tonight we have 13 witches. The 13 witches, 13 weeks project that is going. And tonight we're going to talk about creation and energy and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a fun class tonight. I will say I hope you join us, but we're full. We're full for now. I might do it again. It depends on how this one goes. I might actually do it again. It seems to be fun. People are telling me that they have liked the first class. I hope they keep liking all the classes. All right, second card from today. From the Witch's Wisdom, we have the Five of Water. Five of Water is our message from the Karen Gargiso. Hello, welcome. Gargiso. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but welcome to the coffee break. So we have the Five of Water, right? Five of Water, that tells us it's natural to grieve and despair when you recognize the consequences of our collective indifference and your own. It can be overwhelming, but you can't drown in grief. You're not useful if you do. Dive deeper beneath the pain and hopelessness. Take responsibility for yourself and your actions and do the work that's needed now. Do your small but important part in cleaning the world's water, physically and metaphysically. That will clean your heart as well. A lot of work on this card. It's natural to grieve and despair when you recognize the consequences of our collective indifference and your own. It can be overwhelming, but you can't drown in grief. You're not useful if you do. Dive deeper beneath the pain and hopelessness. Take responsibility for yourself and your actions and do the work that's needed now. Do your small but important part in cleaning the world's water, physically and metaphysically. That will clean your heart as well. And I will add a very personal addendum to that card that represents grief. Grieve in whichever way you need to grieve. Hello, Sandia. I just noticed that you're here on Facebook. I am not a fan of policing grieving. I think each person has to grieve in whichever capacity they can. And sometimes that implies not drowning in grief. And sometimes that implies drowning in grief, right? I don't think that grief is something where you can have a one-size-fits-all, you know. I do love the message that Phyllis Carrot put in the card, but just an addendum, just a reminder that sometimes we need to drown on our grief. Sometimes we need to feel everything before we can move on and feel again, right? And that's that. That's my 2 cents. All right. Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. Who else is on Facebook with Sandia? I see that there's 2 people, but if you don't say hi, I cannot say hi back because I don't know your name. Ooh, we have the star. The star is our second or third card for today with the Hocus Pocus. Temperance, the star. Here she is. Hello, Luna Tlacuilo, Nemichikawa, Piali Piali. The star. There is no need to fear the spells of witches. After a long night of dark despair, a star now shines on the horizon. You will find great love and much needed aid waiting for you at the end of its light. Remember, however, that it is only through your own strength that you can follow such brightness. There is no there is no need to fear the spells of witches. After a long night of dark despair, a star now shines on the horizon. You will find great love and much needed aid waiting for you at the end of its light. Remember, however, that it is only through your own strength that you can follow such brightness. Such brightness. That is the message. I have too many things in my head now. What is everybody drinking today? I have my cafecito because I didn't have coffee this morning. Though I got up at 9 o'clock in the morning to teach. I didn't have coffee this time because I was running a little bit late. So there was no time for coffee. And I'm just having my coffee right now with you all. We have a podcast tonight. I know I already talked about it at the beginning, but we have more people right now. We have a podcast tonight with Jen Sankey talking about her book, Manifesting by the Moon. Fun, lots of fun. At 7 o'clock, it will air wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes or whatever they call it. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, wherever you get your podcasts. Lunatic Mondays, Jen Sankey. That's going to be tonight. If you want to see us, if you want to watch us doing the interview, doing the chat, it's not an interview, doing the chat, 8 o'clock on my YouTube. 8 o'clock on my YouTube. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can put it on the calendar. On the website, I'm going to go see if I can put it on the calendar. I have a Dr. Pepper for myself and a bottle ready for when the sleepy baby wakes up, says Marissa. So podcast tonight at 7 and or 8 o'clock if you want to watch us on YouTube. And next Sunday, we have Teteoh, the colonizing the god, Tonatiuh, the sun god Tonatiuh. And then on the 28th, embodying the Teteoh, Coyolxauhqui, and Tonatiuh, right? Masculine and feminine essences coming together. The moon and the sun. On the 21st, which live in the wheel, summer solstice. So p.m. here, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, 7 p.m. live stream, Blue Witch Live in the Wheel, or summer solstice celebration. Other than say hello, my love, I don't know what else to say. Frater Aaron has joined the live, and I am thrilled. I love you with everything, my friend. All right, Darkwood Tarot, what do you have for us today? We have Page of Swords today. And let's see what the Page of Swords has for us. Here they are. That is the little it up for us. So let's see what are the messages that Sasha Graham put in this card for us. A clever, bright attitude, looking between the lines, solving problems and figuring the mysteries. Smart and studious, a passion for ciphers and number games. A puzzle solver, gaze beneath, unpacking the truth of a situation without emotion, honest and ethical, and ready to help anyone who needs it. Brave and wise beyond one's years, an old soul. Hello, Erika. Erika Ramirez, welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Page of Swords, a clever, bright attitude, looking between the lines, solving problems and figuring out mysteries. Smart and studious, a passion for ciphers and number games, a puzzle solver, gaze beneath the surface, unpacking the truth of a situation without emotion, honest and ethical, and ready to help anyone who needs it. Brave and wise beyond one's years, an old soul. Those are all the messages with the Page of Swords. And we have one more card for today. One more card for today. And that will be from the Unbridled Spirit Tarot. Unbridled Spirit Tarot. Excuse me. I know there's going to be a summit in June. I can tell you that, and I can tell you that my class for that summit is about smoke cleansings with copal. But I cannot tell you is when or whose summit yet, because I don't have the materials to promote it yet. But it's going to be by the end of June, I think. And it's all about fire. And my contribution to the summit is smoke cleansings with copal. So if you ever were curious about smoke cleansings with copal, no, I'm not teaching you anything that is closed practice. Those stay closed. I teach you what I can so you can incorporate that on your personal practice and yeah, respectfully integrate copal cleansings on your practice. Ooh, okay. Ooh, look at that. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. Where are my cups? Okay. It's fascinating how each author fixed the suits. Here is the Two of Cups. I will never put the cups at the end, and yet Tina Tuck Anderson and the Anita have the cups all the way at the end. I think at the end I will put pentacles. And so if it was my book, I'll do wands, swords, cups, and pentacles. So in my mind, that is the order that I'm looking for the cards all the time. No. All right. A couple enjoys a romantic trail ride together. Trail, not trial. A couple enjoys a romantic trail ride together, holding on to one another comfortingly. These two have been through a lot over the years, and not everything has been easy. They are dedicated to their partnership and the life they've built. Strong matters of the heart are alive when the spirit of the Two of Cups is near. Take a moment to look at the relationships you have or are trying to attract. True partnerships means to give and take as much as it means romance and affection. Like our trail riding couple, there's a great fulfillment in a nurturing and balanced relationship. Let me read that again, and hopefully I don't butcher it this time. The Two of Cups, unbridled spirit message. A couple enjoys a romantic trail ride up together, holding on to one another comfortingly. These two have been through a lot over the years, and not everything has been easy. They are dedicated to their partnerships and the life they built. Strong matters of the heart are alive when the spirit of the Two of Cups is near. Take a moment to look at the relationships you have or are trying to attract. True partnership means to give and take as much as it means romance and affection. Like our trail riding couple, there is a great fulfillment in a nurturing and balanced relationship. And that's all I have. Hello, Jennifer Fuentes. Welcome to the end of the coffee break. Thank you all so much for watching and for being here. Please, 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 please go to bluewitch.org. Find all the things. We have classes. We have a podcast tonight. We have self-paced courses. We have spell series, tarot series. Siwa Teteoh, the colonizing the goddess year 1. Siwa Teteoh, the colonizing the goddess year 2. Tlaka Teteoh, the colonizing the god year 1. We're halfway through. And all kinds of other classes that stand alone by themselves that are part of summits and festivals that I've been part of. They are all now hosted on the website. Andrea has been working really, really hard on making that happen. And Karina has been working really, really hard on promoting that. So please, when you see the classes being promoted on Facebook, give them a like so I can tell Karina, look, people are watching what you're doing, because she's helping with the social media, whether if you see it on Facebook or Instagram. Give it a like so that I can show Karina, look, people are paying attention. Thank you all so much for all you do and for being here. My name is Laura González. And until we meet again, never forget that you are loved. Bye-bye. Have a happy week. Okay, bye-bye. Facebook. Done. Done. Goodbye. Bye-bye, YouTube.